Give me 2 minutes, and I'll tell you a story. My wife and I don't ride motorcycles, skydive, climb mountains, or get our adrenaline rushes like some aging baby boomers do. We tried ziplining for the first time last year on our 20th anniversary and took a helicopter ride around Kauai after dosing on Dramamine beforehand. These days, we get our kicks flying standby. And trust me, you can get a real rush when you enter the world of non-revenue airline travel. That's the formal name for flying standby. We know this because our oldest son works for American Airlines. Over the last few years, we've learned a lot about this type of transit. For starters, not all standbys are created equal. As parents, we're fairly low in status compared with employees and retired airline workers. Ex-pilots are at the top of the non-revenue stream. That stratification isn't noticeable when you see a list of standby names on a monitor at the gate, but all of us standbyers know it exists. We search out our fellow non-revs waiting in the terminal. We have to because they're our competition. That'll determine whether we get on a flight or not. A good friend asks why we go through all the anxiety of flying standby. The waiting until all the paid passengers are boarded before we hear our names called, or not. The nerve-wracking search of upcoming flights for available seats. The uncertainty, not knowing if we'll get on a plane or have to wait all day and night in the terminal, hoping to get lucky. If not, we rent a car and drive for hours to another airport, repeating the process and the anxiety levels. Sometimes we return home with full suitcases or check into an airport hotel and hope for better luck tomorrow. Sometimes we are stuck and have to pay mucho for a last-minute full-fare ticket. The short answer is we fly standby because we can save hundreds of dollars or more on every flight we make. When our name is called and we get that magic boarding pass, we feel as if we just hit the lotto or a nice payout on a slot machine. That's the adrenaline rush factor, the risk, the gamble, the reward. When it all works out, we win. When it doesn't, we lose, feeling like second-class transportation citizens, which technically we are. Later this year, I'll retire. We plan to do more standby flying in the future. That is, if we can handle the nerve-wracking pressure and the yin and yang of non-revenue travel. This is Mark Massey. Thanks for listening to my new weekly series, Give Me 2 Minutes, and I'll tell you a story. Stay tuned for more entertaining episodes, something to enjoy in these troubled times.